Hey guys, hi. So in the previous video, we have seen the analytic function, the Cauchy-Riemann conditions. We have also solved a few problems related to those topics, right? So in this video, we will discuss about the harmonic functions and we will see a few problems related to the harmonic functions. So first, let's come to harmonic function. So any function which is satisfying the Laplace equation, those functions are said to be harmonic function. So let's write here any function which satisfies the Laplace equation is known as harmonic function. All right, so function satisfying Laplace equation is the harmonic function. Now you see, if you have a analytic function u plus iv, all right, then u and v, they are the conjugate harmonic function. So if I write here, if u plus iv, it is an analytic function, okay, is an analytic function, all right, then u and v are conjugate harmonic function. Then they are said to be what? Conjugate harmonic functions. Clear? So if this is an analytic function, then u and v will be conjugate harmonic functions. That means del square u del x square plus del square u del y square equals to 0, and del square v del x square plus del square v del y square equals to 0. So for a function to be harmonic, this equation must be satisfied. All right. So after this, what we will see? We will see the method by which we can find the harmonic conjugates. So here we will consider two cases. All right. So first will be when the real part is given and we need to find the imaginary one, and vice versa. Okay. So if you have a function fz which is equals to u plus iv, then how you can find the harmonic conjugates? So I will consider the first case, case 1. All right. When u is known, u, that is the real part. All right. When the real part is known, so you have to find obviously v. So for that you will write what? Dv is equals to del v del x dx, right, plus del v del y dy. So if you see here, we have the CR condition, Cauchy-Riemann condition is there with us. So what was it? It was del u del x, it is equals to what? Del v del y, right? And the other one was del u del y, it is equals to minus del v del x. So if you see here, this will be dv, and instead of del v del x, you can substitute what? Minus del u del y. This dx will be as it is. Similarly, instead of del v del y, you can substitute del u del x dy, right? So you need to find the imaginary part. So you need to integrate, and on integration you will get v as a function of x, y. All right, and here you will get what? Minus integration of del u del y dx plus integration of what? Del u del x dy. All right, so using this you can get the imaginary part. Similarly, what you will do, case 2 we will consider, right? So for case 2, what you will write? Case 2, when v, that is the imaginary part, is known. Imaginary part is known. So when the imaginary part is known, so what you will have to find then? The real part. which means that you need to find u. So you will write du is equals to what this time? You will write du is equals to del u del x dx plus del u del y dy. Again, you will use the Cauchy-Riemann condition. You know del u del x is equals to what? Del v del y. And del u del y equals to what? Minus del v del x. So similarly, if you do here, du will be equals to what? This will give you del v del y dx. Again, you will have a plus symbol here. This will give you what? Minus del v, right? This will give you minus del v del x dy. All right. So finally, what you can write? You just do the integration also. So u is equals to integration of what? Del v del y dx. This is a minus symbol. Del v del x dy. Clear? So this is how you can calculate the real part when the imaginary part is given. All right. And from here you can calculate the imaginary part when the real part is known. Clear? Now we will solve a few problems. So let's come to the first example. So here what it is said, find the values of m and n such that a function is given to you which is x square plus mx square plus ny square is harmonic in nature. So here this particular function f as a function of xy equals to x square plus mxy plus ny square. It is harmonic and you have to find the values of m and n. So the given function is what? F of x comma y, it is equals to x square plus mxy plus ny square. So we know for a function to be, the harmonic function condition is what? The harmonic function condition is what? It is del square f del x square plus del square f del y square equals to 0, right? So first we will find del square f del x square. So first you will differentiate this particular term. So 1 del x is as it is. Differentiating this with respect to x, it will give you what? 2x plus my, right? Again you will do for this one. Further differentiating this one, what you will get? You will get only 2, right? Similarly, if you will find what? If you find del square f del y square, so that is del y of this term. So this time the first term is constant, second term will give you what? Mx plus the third term will give you 2ny. Again on differentiating, this is constant and this will give you what? 2n. So therefore 1, this equation 1 will implies what? It will imply 2 plus 2n equals to 0. So from here if you take 2 common, what you will get? 1 plus n is equals to 0, which will give you n is equals to minus 1. All right. And you can see here you are not getting anything related to m. So m can take what? And m can take any values. Can take any values. So this is how you can solve. Just we have applied the harmonic function condition. All right. Now let's see the next example. The question says, find the harmonic conjugate function of the function uxy equals to 2x 1 minus y. So this is a harmonic conjugate function. One harmonic conjugate function, that is the real part, is given to you. You are asked to find the imaginary part. All right. So we have already seen the method. So what we have done, u is given, we need to find v. So what we will write first, dv is equals to what? We will do it again, what we have done in case of methods, na? Right? This thing we will do it again. So let's do here. So dv, so here what you will write? Del v del x dx plus del v del y dy. So the Cauchy-Riemann condition was what? Del u del x equals to del v del y and del u del y equals to minus del v del x. So from here what you will get, dv is equals to del v del x can be written as minus del u del y dx plus, right, again you will get what, del v del y can be written as del u del x dy. So finally you can write v is equals to minus integration of del u del y dx plus del u del x dy with the integration. So first what you will find, del u del x. So when you will differentiate this term with respect to x, what you will get, del u del x will give you what, 2 into with 1 minus y, right? And del u del y, it will give you what, the first term is constant, second term will give you what, only 2x, right? So you will just substitute here, this minus is as it is, this will give you what, 2x, right? You will write here 2x dx. You can see there will be a negative sign also, it is minus na, minus y, so one minus will be there. Okay, I missed it, you can just check. Okay, so plus del u del x will give you what, 2 is constant, 1 minus y dy. So we will just integrate and see. So this will give you plus 2 into with integration of x dx is what, x square by 2 plus 2. This one on integration will give you what, y minus y square by 2, right? And plus c, the constant term. So this 2 will get cancelled. You will have v is equals to x square plus, this will give you what, 2y. And from here you will get what, minus y square. Sorry. So this, sorry for the interruption. So let's see again. So we have written the first term x square, this is twice y, and for the second term will be a minus sign, 2 and 2 will get cancelled and you will have minus y square plus c, right? So this is the imaginary part. All right, so this is very simple, this is how you can calculate. All right, now we will see one more example. So what is the question here? Here it is, find the imaginary part of the complex analytic function whose real part is this. So same thing, you will again have to find v, right? So I won't do the entire step because just now we have written here now what is v equals to, v is equals to minus del u del y dx, right? This is the first term, and the second term is what, plus del u del x dy, is it? So we will just find del u del y first. So here I am writing first del u del y. If you differentiate u with respect to y first, so what you will get, this is constant, so this will give you minus 3x, y square will give you what, 2y, this is again constant, and this will give you what, minus 6y. So finally you will have what, minus 6xy minus 6y. So similarly if you do del u del x, so this will give you what, the first term will give you 3x square minus, this is 3y square, right? This will give you what, plus 6x. All right, rest all other are constant. So just substitute here. So v will be equals to what, if you see del u del y, so there is a minus sign here, integration, take the minus common, you can write it as 6xy minus, sorry, plus 6y dx plus del u del x is what, 3x square, this is minus 3y square plus 6x dy, right? So this will become positive, minus and minus. Now you see you have to just integrate. All right, 6y is what, constant, and x on integration will give you x square by 2. Again 6y is constant, and here you will have only x. Done. Now let's come to this. So here I'm giving a bracket here. So 3x square is constant. You will just get integration of dy to be y minus 3y square dy is giving you y cubed by 3. Again you are having plus 6x is constant. Integration of dy will give you what? Y. So here this 3 will get cancelled. 2 will cancel 3 times. So one constant will be also there. So you can write v is equals to what? 3x square y, right? This is the first term, plus 6xy, the second term, plus 3x square y minus y cube plus 6xy plus c. So finally, when you will write the imaginary part, one thing I would like to say you, whenever the term which is repeated, okay, either it is u or v, when you will find the repeated term is written only once. If you see here, 3x square y is twice, all right, 2 times. So you will write only once. 6xy is also 2 times. You will write it only once. All right. This is minus y cube plus c. So this is the value of the imaginary part. Don't add it. Okay. Never add it. All right. Neither you have to write it 2 times. You have to just write it 1 time. Clear? Now let's come to the next question. Here, what it is said? It is said that show that uxy equals to x to the power 4 minus 6x square y square plus y to the power 4 is harmonic. Also find the function fz equals to u plus iv. First you have to show this particular function, that is the real part, is a harmonic function, and also you have to find the entire function. All right. So first, for the harmonic function condition is what? Del square u del x square plus del square u del y square equals to 0, right? So let's do here. First you will do del u del x equals to differentiating once. So you will get it to be what? 4x cube, right? Minus 6y square is constant, and x square on differentiation will give you 2x. Again the last term is constant. So this is what? 4x cube minus 12x y square. Again on differentiating, del u del x, that is del square x del x square. This will give you what? 12x square minus 12y square, right? This is what you will get. Similarly, you will do del u del y. So here this is constant. This will give you what? That is what? Constant. Y square will give you what? Twice y plus this is 4y cube. So this is minus 12, 6 to the 12, x square y plus 4y cube. So again on differentiating, you will get del square u del y square. So this will give you what? Minus 12, right? X square is constant. Only you will get minus 12x square plus 3 4s are 12 y square. All right. So if you substitute the value here, this is what? Del square u del x square is 12x square minus 12y square. Plus is there. This is what? This is del square u del y square. So you will get it to be minus 12x square, okay, plus 12y square equals to 0. So this is negative, this is positive, it will get cancelled. This will also get cancelled. So you got it to be 0, right? So you will say, therefore ux comma y is harmonic. All right. Now what you will do? You will find v. Okay, so the formula again, I'm writing it directly. I'm not doing the entire. It is equals to minus integration of what? You will write it as del u del y dx plus integration of del u del x dy. This is what it is. So if you see here, v is equals to minus del u del y. This is the del u del y term, right? So integration, it will be minus 12x square y plus 4y cube dx. All right. And again, this is del u del x. So integration del u del x is what? 4x cube minus 12xy square dy. Okay. So now let's do it. Minus sign I'm keeping outside. So this will give you what? Dx, right? So 12 minus 12y is constant. X square dx will give you what? X cube by 3. Clear? Plus 4y cube is constant. Integration of dx is what? X. Similarly, if you see the next term, 4x cube is constant. Integration of dy is what? Y. Again a minus. Here you are getting what? 12x constant. Y square dy will give you what? Y cube by 3. Clear? So if you see here, this is 3, 4s are 12. This is also 3, 4s are 12. So finally, when you will write v, so what will be there here? Here you will get v is equals to minus a will become plus, and you will get it to be what? 4x cube y, right? This minus a plus a will become minus, and you will have here 4xy cube, right? This is plus 4x cube y, and this is giving you what? Minus 4xy cube, and one constant will be there, right? So I have already said you don't have to repeat it. Okay, you have to just write once. So it will be 4x cube y and minus 4xy cube plus c, right? This is there, and you have to write the function fz. Yes or no? So finally, what you will write the function fz to be? I'm writing it here only. Fz is equals to what? U plus iv, right? Let me go to the next page. If you see, fz is equals to what? U plus iv, right? And u was equals to what? Let me write here. What was u equals to? U is equals to x to the power 4. U was equals to x to the power 4 minus 6x square minus 6x square y square plus y to the power 4. This is the value of u, and v was equals to what? What did we get? V was equals to 4x cube y minus 4xy cube, right? Plus c. So when you will write here, fz will be equals to what? X to the power 4 minus 6x square y square plus y to the power 4, again plus I. This is 4x cube y minus 4xy cube plus c. All right, this is fz. Clear? And you can further write it as, you know, na, a to the a plus b whole to the power 4. It can be written as what? We know the formula. It is a to the power 4 plus 4a cube b plus 4a cube b plus 6a square b square plus y to the power 4. So similarly, if you do here, fz equals to, this is x to the power 4, right? Again, if you see, for this term I'm writing first, okay, plus 4 is there. So the first term is x to the power 4. For the second term, 4 is there, that I've written here 4. All right, and you need a cube b. A is what here? A is this? Yes or no? It's x to the power 4. X is a here, so x cube I'm writing here. All right, and here what you are having? B, right? So that is going to be what? I, y. Clear? Again, you will write here what? Plus 6 a square. A square means what? It will be what? X square. This term I'm writing. This is minus y square, right? You know, I square is equals to what? Minus 1. So I can write here what? iy whole square. Clear? Till here it is clear? X to the power 4. You got all the three terms. Last term, if you see, it will be y to the power 4. Is it clear? Just check it once again. This is x to the power 4. This is y to the power 4. Right? So this is 4. A cube That means for x cube, b is iy. Again here you are having what? 6a square b square. So a is x square, and I'm considering this, you will write it as iy whole to the power 4. Clear? So finally you can write it as x to the power 4, x plus iy whole to the power 4. Sorry, this way you can write. And what is x plus iy? It is z to the power 4, right? So fz is equals to what? Z to the power 4. Here 1 plus ic will be there. All right. So that will be as it is. So this is how you can write. Clear? So this is, I think it was very simple. It was not that complicated. This part you might find it complicated, but I have
So
done the
till
entire
now we have solved
simplification.
all the examples in Cartesian form, right? So this question will be solved in the polar form. So here what it is said, that let function fz equals to u r theta b and v as a function of r theta be an analytic function, and u is given to us minus r cube sine 3 theta. Then you have to construct the corresponding analytic function fz in terms of z. So u is given, you have to just construct fz in terms of z. Alright. So for this we will use the Cauchy-Riemann condition in the polar form. We will write dv, it is equals to what? It will be equals to del v del r dr, plus again you will have del v del theta d theta, right? Because here v is a function of r and theta. Similarly, if you see here, the Cauchy-Riemann condition will be in the polar form del u del r equals to 1 by r del v del theta, and the other one will be what? Del u del theta, it is equals to minus r del v del r. So we will substitute these values here, and you will have dv equals to, instead of del v del r you will put what? Minus 1 by r del u del theta, right? And dr will be as it is, plus instead of del v del theta we will put r del u del r d theta. Clear? So now what you will do, you will write v, it will be equals to, putting the integration, minus 1 by r del u del theta dr. The entire term we will keep as it is, okay? And the second term will be integration r del u del r d theta. Now you see v will be equals to what? You have u equals to, so minus 1 by r we will keep as it is, u is equals to minus r cube sine 3 theta, right? So just differentiate u with respect to theta. So r cube, it is constant, so it will be as it is, and sine 3 theta, when you will differentiate, it will give you what? Cos 3 theta into with 3 will be there. Clear? And dr will be as it is, again plus the second term, r is as it is, this time you have to differentiate u with respect to r. So sine 3 theta, it is constant, and r cube on differentiation will give you what? It will give you 3 r square, right? So we will write here, and d theta is as it is. Next you can write v is equals to minus a will become what? Plus, right? And you will have here what? You will get r will cancel 1 r, and you will have 3 r square cos 3 theta. Clear? And dr is as it is, plus for the second term if you see, it will be plus a minus, and integration, here you will have what? 3 r cube, and sine 3 theta will be as it is, d theta. Now v is equals to what? Now we will do the integration. Alright, so 3 cos 3 theta is constant, and r square on integration will give you r cube by 3, minus second term if you see, here also 3 r cube, it is constant, and integration of sine 3 theta will give you what? Cos 3 theta divided by 3. Clear? Plus c, constant will be there, so this 3 will cancel 3, here also 3 will cancel 3 in the first term. So v is equals to what? It will be equals to r cube cos 3 theta. So here you see in the second term, when we will integrate, sine is minus cos theta, so there will be a negative sign, okay? So this will give you minus a plus, you will get here also plus r cube cos 3 theta. Clear? So we will write here r cube cos 3 theta, and the constant will be as it is. So now you see 2 times we are having this now, So we will write only once, and we will write v equals to r cube cos 3 theta plus c. Alright. Now you see what we were having, fz is equals to what? U is equals to, we will see from the first, it was minus r cube sin 3 theta, right? And v is equals to what? Plus r cube cos 3 theta. And c constant is there. So fz is what? U plus iv. So first write u minus r cube sin 3 theta plus I r cube cos 3 theta plus c. Now you see you have to write fz in terms of z, right? So here if you see in this case, you are having here what? This is minus, okay, and we know minus 1 is equals to what? I square. So we will substitute here I square r cube sin 3 theta will be as it is, okay, plus I r cube sin 3 theta plus c, it will be same. Now you see if I take common I r cube, then you will have what? From the second term I am taking cos 3 theta, right, plus here you will have what? From the first term I sin 3 theta. Clear? And if you see the second term IC is as it is. So if you see here, we have already seen in the last lecture na, cos 3 theta plus sin 3 theta can be written as what? We know e to the power iota theta is equals to cos theta plus I sin theta. We will use the same form and we will write I r cube e to the power I 3 theta plus IC. So from here if you see, you can write it as what? I, right, r cube e to the power I 3 theta, that is what? R e to the power I theta whole cube plus IC. Now you see r e to the power I theta, it is z in polar form, z is equals to e to the power I iota theta into with r in polar form. So this is I z cube, right? Just substitute and the second term will be plus IC. So finally we'll have what? I z cube plus c. So this is how you can do it. So the function fz is this. So this is how you can calculate all the sums. Just put the values we have just done in the polar form. So that's all in this video. Thank you so much. Have a good day, and I would request you to practice these questions once.